Some of the best shoes in men's fashion right now cost way too much, and the shoes that are very cheap out there typically don't look that good. So let's meet in the middle and let's talk about affordable shoes. Affordable shoes are shoes that won't break the bank, but for the price range, you can still find high quality shoes that go with pretty much everything. So let's go over some of those. Today, let's talk about some shoes under $100 that actually look good. Now, emphasis on the actually, because like I said, some shoes out there for the price, although they're very affordable, they just typically don't really look that good. So of course, these are shoes that you can actually wear. For example, the New Balance 327s. Now, surprisingly enough, New Balance is one of the most popular shoe brands out there, and that's really good because New Balances don't really go for that much. They're very affordable, they look good, and in my opinion, the 327s are some of the best shoes New Balance has to offer. Now, I love this sneaker. I would give it a perfect 10 out of 10 if it wasn't for these spikes on the side. These right here, I have no idea why they're there. It would look so much better in my opinion if they weren't there. Besides the spikes on the back, everything else looks really good. This silhouette you can pair with a lot of different things. Very versatile, very comfortable. So for under $100, you definitely have to check them out. Next one on the list is going to be a pair of Converse Truck 70s. Any list out there about affordable shoes is going to have this sneaker on there. This is probably the king of versatility. It goes with everything. The slim silhouette makes it very, very easy to pair with. There's so many different colorways out there. I personally want to pick up a few different ones. Maybe I might. I really like the off-white colorway that the Converse Truck 70 has to offer. And when I was younger, when I wanted to start dressing better, I obviously didn't have a lot of money, so I was always picking up things like Converse Truck 70s just because the Truck 70s look better than the actual normal Converse. I say that every time I mention these, so definitely put a little bit more money. It's only like 15 or 20 bucks more than a normal pair of Converse, but this looks so much better in my opinion. The next one on the list is going to be a pair of New Balance 550s. Now, I believe this retails for $110, so yes, I know it's not under $100, but I definitely had to throw it on the list, and that is because the New Balance 550, specifically more the white and gray version, has replaced the Air Force One in my wardrobe. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to completely stop wearing Air Force Ones because that's just a classic shoe that you can't live without. But like most people, I'm getting kind of tired of that silhouette, so I picked up a pair of New Balance 550s, and it's completely taken its place. Like I said, that's just the white and gray version, but New Balance 550s has a bunch of different colorways that I'm personally going to be looking at myself. Because I fell in love with this one, I realized I should probably get my hands on a few different colorways because just the silhouette on its own is one of the best shoes out right now, so you really can't go wrong with. So if you don't have a pair already, definitely do it. I was the same way. I was skeptical, but once I ended up pulling the trigger and buying it, I've been pretty much wearing it non-stop ever since. All the previous ones were sneakers for casual wear, but you need sneakers that you could dress up, and a perfect example of that is going to be a pair of leather sneakers. These are from Aldo's. I bought them on sale. They were literally like only 45-50 bucks, so probably the cheapest shoe on the list right now. But because of the minimal silhouette, you could dress it up and it's going to look good. So if you ever wanted to experiment with dressing a little bit nicer and you never had the footwear to do so, start off with a pair of sneakers like that. The thing is, you don't have to get it from Aldo's. You can also get it from a bunch of different places that sell a very similar sneaker. If you want the most affordable ones out there, H&M and ASOS, I've seen them sell sneakers very similar to that for literally only like 35-40 bucks. All right, the next one is going to be a pair of Reebok classic leathers. Now, this shoe I don't have anymore because I beat it up way too much. I ended up having to throw them out, but when I had them, they're hands down one of my favorite shoes out there. Reebok, again, is another shoe that just, anything they sell will probably be very affordable. I think it retails for about 75, maybe 80 bucks, but if you go around, you could probably find a sale to get it even cheaper. So like I said, I've had it in the past. I don't have it right now, but it's definitely on my list to pick up another pair like that again. Since I said Reeboks are very affordable, let's talk about another one from them, and that is going to be a pair of Reebok Club C85s. Again, another sneaker that I don't have on hand, but I definitely need to pick it up very soon because the silhouette, again, you could just pair it with everything. Now, they have a few different colorways. The one that I'm really looking at is going to be that off-white kind of beige colorway. I'm a really big fan of these. As you can tell, most of my shoes are either in that off-white color or just plain white itself. So I definitely need to do a better job of switching it up. I always have to remind myself that I can't keep getting every sneaker in the color white. All right, now I'm going to be talking about some sneakers that I've never had in the past, but I barely started to hear about them. So definitely going to be picking them up very, very soon. Now, this one, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, and that is going to be the Onitsuka. Probably said that wrong, but the model is going to be the Mexico 66. Now, this is definitely a pickup, especially for me, because I'm Mexican. Jokes aside, I really do like the silhouette. I like the colors that they have to offer, and for the price, I feel like you really just can't go wrong with it. Now, gotta say, the only reason why I found this shoe is because of another fashion YouTuber, Harry Haas. He talked about this one and the next one on the list, which is the Adidas GSM. Now, if you go to his channel, you'll probably pronounce it Adidas, but since I'm from the US, I'm gonna say Adidas. Okay, so quick little mistake. The GSMs are from the same brand, Onitsuka. Again, I don't think I pronounced that right, but yeah, it's from the same brand. It's not from Adidas. That was my bad. The GSM, once I heard him talk about it, I started to see it around, so there's definitely gonna be some hype around this shoe. So me personally, the way that I'm thinking about it, I probably have to get my hands on this before the resellers get to it. If they end up selling out and the resellers get to it, I am not going to spend over retail for that. But for the price, it's definitely a shoe worth checking out. Same thing with the Adidas Gazelle. Again, another shoe that I've heard a lot of hype about. In fact, I was going to buy this a few months back, but I never ended up pulling the trigger. Then it ended up selling out. And yeah, it was a mess. So these 3 shoes are probably going to be some of my next pickups. So I definitely think they're worth checking out as well. All right, let's go back to a shoe that I actually own. Right now, another shoe from Reebok that I own. Every time I wear it, I get compliments just because it's very unique. They ask me where it's from. They don't believe me when I tell them it's Reebok, and that is going to be the Reebok Workout Ripple Plus. Now the silhouette of it, like, it's just very versatile. And if you're like me and you don't like these spikes, trust me, when you wear them, no one sees the spikes. On foot, they look very nice. They're very comfortable. The materials are pretty nice. It has this nice suede material. Again, it's kind of like a sand off-white color. I was very surprised because this one I bought for like 60, 70 bucks, and I get a lot of compliments with it. Like I mentioned earlier, a lot of people ask me where it's from. So if you want a sneaker that's very affordable, it's going to turn some heads, it's very unique, that one should be the one that you should check out. So let me know which one you're going to be checking out next. A lot of these shoes I want to pick up, and since they're so affordable, maybe I might pick up all of them. But if this video did help you out, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video.